Here we're going to go over what it looks like to change the DI resin on a water-fed pole system. This system, the gray filter housing, is where the DI resin is located. Every system that we currently have does have a compartment housing the DI resin. Each compartment may look a little different. This one happens to be the gray one that we're taking off here. There is a carbon filter that the water flows through first, and then it goes through the DI resin, and lastly the RO. The carbon filter will get replaced monthly when the TDS is reading a little high. Once it starts reading around like 5 or higher, typically it's going to be the DI resin. In this case, we measured the TDS and it was reading around 7. So we went ahead and replaced the DI resin. The carbon filter was just replaced recently. You can see there the DI resin is kind of like a sandy texture. We did not have any loose DI resin, which we typically buy in bulk, and it comes in a big bag. This is a spare filter for another one of our water-fed pole systems. We're just going to steal the resin out of this. This is a brand new DI resin cartridge. We're just going to take from this one in order to get this job done. So we're just going to dump it out from the cartridge into the cartridge we're trying to load, giving it a tap on the ground to make sure that it's all packed in there nice and firm. Add a little bit more. You do want to leave a little bit of room inside these cartridges. You don't want to fill them up too much. I like to try to leave around 1/4 to 1/2 inch of space. We're going to go ahead and put that lid back on. On the other side of this cartridge, there's a lid with like a stem on it. You want to make sure that you're loading it with the end, with the stem facing down. We're going to rinse off any dirt or any carbon that may have ended up on the outside. Here I'm showing you that there is an O-ring on the stem side of this, which is going to go face down. Make sure that that O-ring is there. On the bottom of this housing, there's also another O-ring. We're going to start by drying off this the seal here that I'm pointing at, and applying a petroleum-based I guess cream. It's like a petroleum jelly. It makes it stick, so whenever you turn it upside down to screw it on, it doesn't fall off. So we just want that to stick there. That way when we screw this housing back on, it's in the proper location. So we'll go ahead and screw that back on, and we'll turn the water back on and remeasure the TDS, make sure there's no leaks, and as long as we're at 0 and the system's not leaking, we're good to go.